I spray my skin before going out, and I'm no longer afraid of ticks. This homemade spray effectively repels them, making it takes a moment and it provides protection for many hours. Ticks are just waiting for their victims near places where we walk or spend time outdoors. You can find a tick on yourself at any moment if you don't protect yourself from them. That's why it's so important to use repellents against these arachnids. But you don't have to buy them in the store. Their prices are quite high. Homemade repellent is cheaper. You can make it any time and always have it on hand. Just spray the exposed parts of your body and that's it. It's safe for use on the skin. Ticks are attracted to our scent. That's why the spray works if we use a scent that ticks don't like. The whole secret of this homemade spray lies in rosemary. Ticks don't like its scent, but you don't have to buy it. Natural essential oil is enough. Pour a tablespoon of alcohol or vodka into a container first. Alcohol extends the action of the oil. Add 1/3 of a cup of distilled water, and pour about 40 drops of rosemary oil. Mix everything and pour it into a small atomizer. Spray your skin before a walk and put the bottle in your bag. It can always come in handy when you stop for a picnic in the park with friends. Ticks fear this liquid like hell. It is discharged as their natural #1 enemy. A repellent made from it will protect you from ticks 100%. Ticks will never bite you again. These harmful pests will avoid you by a mile. You will learn how to make the best and most effective tick repellent. You've probably already wondered how to protect yourself well from ticks. We have the answer for that. Ticks have some natural enemies. They are ants. Ants prey on ticks. They secrete formic acid, which in high concentrations is fatal to ticks. If ticks sense it, they immediately flee in another direction. If you see an anthill on your walk, you can put a tissue or other soft material on it. Ants will leave formic acid on it, but you don't have to desperately search for an anthill to protect yourself from ticks. All you need to do is buy formic acid alcohol at the drugstore. It's formic acid with purified water and ethanol added. All you have to do is dilute it with water in a 1-to-1 ratio, then pour the mixture into a spray bottle. Simply spray your clothes with it before walking, and you will be 100% protected from ticks. Place a sprig of rosemary on your neck. You will be pleasantly surprised by the results. This wonderful plant has many applications, some of which have beneficial effects on our health, beauty, and well-being. In this video, I will show you how to use rosemary. It turns out that a compress made from it has brilliant properties. It is a medicinal plant that should not be missing from your home. It has antioxidant, anti-aging, and anti-inflammatory properties. Put a few sprigs of rosemary into a jar. Fill it to the top. The more sprigs fit into it, the stronger the mixture will be. Then pour salicylic alcohol over the entire content, covering all the leaves. Screw the jar tightly and set it aside for a few days in a dark place. Before the mixture is ready, I will show you another use for rosemary. This plant is excellent at reducing unpleasant odors. Just pick a few leaves and sprinkle them in your athletic shoes. The bad smell will disappear. After a few days, the alcohol will extract the rosemary extract. Soak cotton with the solution and massage it into your neck. This plant has incredible power. The oils it contains improve well-being. Such a compress is excellent for combating headaches, insomnia, and migraines.
Hair grows like crazy and doesn't fall out afterward. It's a natural tonic that our grandmothers used. It supports hair growth and strengthens the hair follicles. New young hairs start appearing after just 7 days. Pour about 1 liter of water into a pot. Then bring it to a boil. Few people know that rosemary contains essential oils that improve circulation. It nourishes and strengthens hair follicles. Its effectiveness is confirmed by studies, which is why it's often found in shampoo ingredients. Wash the rosemary sprigs in warm water. Remove any dust and dirt from them that might have settled on their leaves. Afterward, pat them dry with a paper towel. Put the rosemary sprigs into the boiling water and simmer for 15 minutes. Rosemary also has anti-inflammatory and antibacterial properties, combating dandruff and reducing the risk of recurrences, soothing scalp itching. When the water turns a bright green color, turn off the stove and let the infusion cool. Then, insert a funnel into a spray bottle. Using a strainer or gauze, strain the mixture from the plant's leaves. Apply this prepared rosemary water once every 3 days. You'll quickly notice that your hair is stronger, falls out less, and becomes thicker. Use it as a hair tonic. Spray your hair and let it air dry. The results are astonishing.
Are you struggling with hair loss? This natural oil is a natural way to strengthen hair follicles. Visible results can be seen after just 1 month of use. Rosemary has very beneficial effects on hair and scalp. It stimulates microcirculation in the scalp and strengthens blood vessels, protecting the hair follicles from falling out. On a pan, melt 2 tablespoons of coconut oil. When it becomes liquid, add rosemary leaves. You can either pluck them from the branch or add them whole. While heating, the oil will capture the plant's essential oils. Finally, add a cinnamon stick. Simmer on low heat for 20 minutes. Toward the end of cooking, remove larger branches of the plant. Strain the oil through a sieve into a jar. Rosemary oil is highly effective in treating androgenic alopecia and hair loss caused by seborrhea, increasing the number of baby hairs and reducing receding hairlines. Simply apply it to the scalp twice a week, leave it on for an hour, and then wash your hair. When I discovered this method, there are no more flies, ants, or cockroaches in my house. I got rid of them effectively and without harmful chemicals. Pour 300 milliliters of water into a frying pan. Prepare 2 tablespoons of cloves. They must be whole. Their use in repelling pests is brilliant. Throw them into the water and heat the whole thing. A decoction should be formed. When the water changes color and a pleasant scent begins to pervade the house, we move on to the next step. Sprinkle baking soda onto the pan. 2 tablespoons are enough. It will react with the decoction and start fizzing. Add small amounts so that the substance does not overflow from the pan. Stir until it disappears. Let us know in the comments from which location you are watching us. I'm sure this one mixture will help you get rid of pests from your home once and for all. Pour it into a spray bottle. I used a funnel for this. Put a few bay leaves into the bottle. Their intense smell repels pests. Just insert them into the previously prepared mixture to enhance its effectiveness. Such a spray can last up to 2 months. Since I've been living in the countryside, I always have it on hand. I was fed up with pests that had infested my house. It turned out that just by spraying this spray on the front door, kitchen cabinets, and windowsills, insects avoid the house like the plague. I haven't seen a single ant or fly in the kitchen for several months. This natural recipe is safe for pets and children.